Follow your feet.
Blessings. There's meant to be a button you can press to send all your items to the... Okay, it's transfer. Okay. Swore that did something else earlier. I'm curious. Can't forge uniques. Can't even rip them apart.
Yes. Follow your feet.
Hey there. Trying to stand in here.
Impossible.
Ancestral swiftness. Yep. We'll get all this so we can have the mana cost. Nope. Soap was sirens. Viper Tail. 7% chance to poison and hit, 67% chance to slow, 6% increased melee attack speed, 52% increased dodge, rating, 7% chance to summon a primal serpent on kill with serpent strike. Blighted Viper brings liturgy and that. I don't use serpent strike. Requires me to use a spear, which, you know. Oh, it's Lessons to the Metropolis. Re-rolled one. Higher dodge rating boost in both percentage and if you've been hit. Lower dex, higher move speed. Same less damage taken while moving. But I gain 8 vitality.
Gods.
Quick, let's get back to the council chambers.
God, Terra, watch over you.
One, two. So, how's this working out for you?
Stay back.
What are you doing? Leave me, run. I can feel myself changing. Other Panian's body starts to twist and distort in front of you.
Impossible. He fought well. He will find peace in death.
I don't think he said a nice line to Panian there. Don't think he said one to the Birdman from earlier. Before he realized the shard that out Panian had held, it seems to drive the void away despite being unable to protect the man himself. The shard you hold resonates in its presence, as though drawn to the one before you. Maybe the shards aren't hostile to humans, so an infested human is still hinging on that human thing. Escape. Its protection is limited. Flawed. Using the human as a meat suit, it can actually hold the shard. The end of time. I thought we didn't get here till later. Yeah, they've resculpted this too.
Terra. What sorcery is this?
You seem a little disoriented. First time here, traveler.
You're new. Very new. What is this place?
This is what is left of your timeline, and many others. Welcome to the end of time. Don't act so surprised. Countless other travelers have come and gone from here. I must have looked that surprised my first time as well. Most of them don't last much longer. Jumping around timelines is a dangerous hobby. If you want a better chance, you should find your friend, Gasper.
Yeah, from what I remember, Act 1 was a brief jaunt. You went through the opening bit, you found a settlement, you pushed on. And you found one of the keepers, she thrust a shard at you, and you were sent off, after you saving her life and more enemies approaching. You ended up here, and most of this remained the same. But what changed was, after you strike down Pinion, you head back to the shrine, head back to town, and then you move on. You deal with a cult, you work your way through all this place, and you strike down the void puppeteered remains of the Emperor. Before finding another thing, and you all get swallowed by the void. Or, well, not swallowed by the void, but there's a collapse, and you're shunted off here. The rest join you.
He might be kind enough to show you how to tap into your true potential.
Elder Gasper, here, I'll speak to him.
Stay safe.
What brings you here?
Knock knock. Who's there? Nana. Nana who? None of your business, that's who.
What brings you here?
What? I said knock knock, now ask me who's there.
May Terra guide your travels.
I was kinda hoping there'll be more to it than just that. This, I think, has been changed too. So, yeah, definitely this up here has been changed too. Oh yeah, she used to be up here with him, but...
You've woken up. That's good. I'm sure you have many questions.
How can you help me?
I see you've spoken with the armor-clad woman. She may be flippant, but she intends well. Your potential is infinite. Infinite in strength, yet at risk of drowning in a sea of other selves. Countless alternate versions of you have come and gone, only to drift away into nothingness. Some of them were strong, and their power can be absorbed, given a new home in you.
How do I harness their power?
I have been here for a long time. Long enough for time to lose meaning. For my original self to lose meaning. I have absorbed the faded selves of too many other Gaspars to count. In the process, I've become adept at guiding the shades that flow here. If you allow me, I will guide a measure of your other selves to you. This will tie their lost fates to one which still holds hope. I warn you, your will must be absolute, or you will risk losing yourself to the storm of shades. Do you accept this risk?
Yes.
Then close your eyes and focus on the potential you wish to wield as I guide the shades to you.
Huh. In the original version, you talked to the knight and she brought you to an area where you got to meet, alternate yous. One that was I was playing the Sentinel, so one was a Paladin, a Void Knight, something else. And you saw them. It wasn't just a menu, it was, you actually saw the characters and could talk to them. So this is, it's a nice little display, but it is, lacking. It lost a little. Well, I already settled on Beastmaster. Shaman's nice, but it does emphasize totem use, which I don't care for. Totems are they're kind of shit. Druid is interesting enough in shapeshifting, but we'll go with Beastmaster. And you can change it later, that's new.
I see that you are still you. That strength will be necessary if our world, our reality, is to have any hope.
Your trials in the Ruined Era are not yet done. The epoch you hold is still incomplete. Return to the last refuge. Return to the me from so long ago. He'll guide you towards the last shard, the inevitable fate of your timeline. We will meet again.
I see that you are still you. That strength will be necessary if our world, our reality, is to have any hope.
tempting to get the raptor. To actually use it, like. So yeah, they definitely changed that before you, like you talked about, to finish out the timeline here. Before you finished out the timeline, then you got dragged off there. It was a climatic thing of finding that last shard, which it sounds like that's still gonna happen, but there wasn't. You didn't unlock this yet. This came after stuff. Just go have a look at my original playthrough.
Gods be with you.
By the gods, you made it back safely. With these supplies, we may be able to last just that much longer. Thank you. We are in your debt. You're welcome.
Gods be with you.
Supplies may be able to hold out just a little longer. We're counting on you,
Stay
traveler.
safe.
Why, Eterra? You've done it. You've returned the shard. What about Panion?
The void corrupted him.
I see.
What can we do now?
Even with both of our shards, this city is lost. Our only hope lies in the Temple of Eterra, where the last shard remains. By reforming, you are the only one. Why, Eterra? I see. Even with both of our shards, by reforming the Epoch, you will be able to return to your time and take us with you. Away from this ruin. You are the only one who can help us.
I'll find the last shard.
Thank you. There is an old passage to the surface. I will dispel the rune that keeps it sealed. The Temple of Eterra is far to the east.
Bye. Job here.
May Eterra smile upon you.
Did I hear Elder Gasper correctly? You're going to surface, if so I have a request for you. What is it? Among the old records dating back to when humanity was first fleeing the void, there are reports of attempts by another group to hide within another cave system not too far from Wellrun. There has been attempts to scry, divine, or even to dig to where this city sister, this lesser refuge, if you would, could be, but to no avail. Could you perhaps search for any signs of it?
Farewell.
Except what? The job. I thought he said he was spelling it for us. I'll play for a little longer, then I'll go get a my cup of tea. Had dinner, haven't had a drink. This place doesn't look too bad. Don't recognize that enemy, but my knowledge obviously isn't gonna be perfect. Golden Corsairs. Probably affects the loot you can get. Oh. Found. Bjork, 1, 2, and 3. Cane sprig. very insistent on just running around. This isn't too great. It's very fussy. It very much prefers to just run around over use the abilities. You're better off just using the dedicated button. Like sometimes it works, but that's sometimes not something you want to rely on. Abandoned hive. Shimmering Jade Amulet of tax evasion. $568 to $597. Very nice.
Possible.
More. Oh, you can turn that on. Nice. So many games have it on by default, as far as I remember default. Not having it on by default made me think they just lacked it altogether. Jesus. How's this even staying intact? Seems there's roots underneath it. wolf's called Henry. Randomly got a name. There is no preserver magic. Safely West Refuge does not extend beyond this point. Beyond the shard's light is the darkness of the void and madness of the cults that worship it. Turn back now. If you do not, may what remains of Eterra's light protect you.
The cultists had a philosophy. The void transcends reality, and by embracing it, so could they. After all, this world was gone. If they devoted themselves to despair, would it welcome them? A form of hope. Desperate, worthless in the end.
His would it welcome them was kind of slurred, so it didn't quite sound right. I like the vibe he was going for, but he did kind of slur it there. Not sure if they revamped. Well, this is now considered chapter 3. Previously, chapter 3 was after this, I think. Chapter 3 getting the abilities. Like right at the start of chapter 3. This isn't actually as bad as you'd think, judging from the last rift. Shrouded Ridge, Lightless Arbor. No, we're not gonna skip that. Bark Champion. Out. Spark Champion's Letter Belt. 14% increased spell damage, 12% chance for Lightning Blast to chain 4 additional times. I don't believe I have Lightning Blast. Tongue of the Aberrant Seer. Liturgy in darkness leads only to despair. Poison on the tongue beguiles the soul. Truth on words reveals salvation. 1 to poison spells, so Serpent's Bite. 32% chance to poison a spell hit. If it even counts as a spell. 3 to all attributes. 10% damage reflected, 35% increased poison damage, 13 to dodge rating. Okay, here's another event. Who said I was running? Yeah, just keep standing there so I can beat on you.
No room.
Well, sorry, Mercury, but you can't. Experimental leather boots of evasion. 1.3 seconds of frenzy after use a traversal skill. No idea what frenzy does. Go with God. New skill. Straight line in front of you. That's not bad.
No room.
Okay, let's see. Reduces mana cost to 6. Maxed out. Bleeds and slows. Turn it to cold. Crits. Base crit. Can't be dodged. You can make an upheaval totem. When you directly use upheaval and hit at least one enemy, you get a stack of earth shattering to maximum, and causing next Fury Leap or Earthquake to consume all stacks and gain physical Trembler. Additional physical penetration and increased area per stack. Upheaval deals more damage to wider area. When you use upheaval and hit at least one, you gain a stack of earth armor. Armor per attunement per stack +2. Endurance threshold per attunement per stack 1. Upheaval is increased area while using a mace. Bleed chance while using an axe. Cold penetration while using a staff. Penetrates enemies physical and cold. Doubled while having a two-handed weapon. Travels further. Deals more damage. Apply frailty. Closer targets. Free fault lines. Gonna hit by one at a time. 5. It's an enemy, it has a chance to release Shockwave, a melee physical sub-skill. Shockwave cannot hit enemies already hit by upheaval, and vice versa. do, but oh well. Okay, I can use... Oh, it only gives you mana if you're transformed. Fuck. I didn't see that. Whatever. I need a melee skill to use. Oh, actually, you don't cost mana. I could go back to that. It's just I feel like I should go this way because... Well, actually, the spirit wolves. But say if I do grab a bear, the bear will benefit from my swipe. So... You know. We're rushing over here because of the wolves.
No room.
You know one thing I would appreciate in games like this? A button to just like come at me, bro. Where I just pull everything to me. Oh, nice. Reference to Metropolis again. Meek gluttonous gloves. Pair of mimic brothers lost in the ravenous void, hungry for anyone who dipped their hands inside. Gain a stack of void barrier every 5 seconds while above endurance threshold. To drop them below, double stack of void barriers per second. After that, all stacks are converted to mimic feast. Each stack of mimic feast is void damage over time to you. Disables void barrier generation and health leech. Reduces void damage taken. 12% of physical damage taken is void. 98 endurance threshold. Palanai or whatever. Hey, fat boy. Don't get your fat all over me. You may want me, but I can't have. Uh, 56% increased health regeneration. Power. But alright. Oh, hey. One, two, three. Fuck, I'm tired. think the abilities this casts also costs mana. That's why it keeps dissipating so quickly. You know, it's a good thing the language here didn't change, you know? Just thinking like how we came like over 1,000 years in the future and we can still communicate. Like just fine. It's very handy, Dad. Oh, I'll make it to Elrin and then I'll stop. For the moment, I might continue, I might not. Ooh, actually, I can put points in here now. You know, the cultists aren't completely wrong in their idea that they can just work their way out of dealing with the void. They aren't doing too bad. Like, they are being mutated by it and whatnot, but they aren't being killed and ripped apart like everyone else. And even the giant beasties aren't trying to kill them. Get her portal cannon. Nothing. Soon Silver Grail. Do not care. Alright. Oh, meaning tags physical, cold, melee, area. But scaling tags are meaning companion strength. When, well, you have your maximum number of wolves, abilities replaced, but how? Huh. Okay. See, he's having a good time. Close guard. He's nothing to say to me. So what was your attack?
Greetings.
Honestly, I didn't see the beard initially. I thought it was two women. Do not be alarmed. We're not the madmen you've seen on the road. We're different. Survivors. What brings you here? Is this Welvern? Yes, though it's seen better days. Ghosts who use the blessings of oblivion as an excuse for destruction have rendered the city uninhabitable. Those who retained their sanity were forced into exile here at the edge of the roads. What brings you here? I'm searching for the Temple of Atera. Oh, interesting. I'd like to make an offer. We're planning a ritual. Should you succeed, it'll give us power to defend ourselves from mad cultists, but we need aid retrieving relics from Welvern. A phylactery from the ruins to the north and the symbol of hope held by the cultists in the docks to the south. Gather these relics for us will grant you passage beyond the city. What are these relics? There's north here, there's ruins of Welvern and its undercity. Down there you'll find an undead from the Immortal Empire. Here's a phylactery with raw soul essence, used as pet-powered ritual. Immortal Empire. They're the angel dictators of these lands. They're essentially gone, but their evil lingers. They were supposed to be immortal, and for centuries they were. Few were left thanks to wars and the growth of the void, other than a friend down in the Undercity. What else am I looking for? To the south are the Welvern docks. In the first days of the void's triumph, a soothsayer known as the Oracle sent aid to the city, a symbol of hope. The Oracle. Isn't that the chick from the desert city to the south? There's rumor that the cultist docks obtain symbol of hope and hope to defile it. This symbol of hope will be will focus our will during the ritual.
Impossible. Impossible. Impossible.
No, can't talk to the merchant here.
Who are you?
Fact, you're in front of me. Have you also lost your home? Let's hear your story first. We have to leave the larger ruins. Others let the void drive them to violence. They relish in cruelty and taint the void with it, attracting horrors. Why can't they see tranquility, the peace of oblivion, so the horrors ruin our home? I can defeat the void horrors. You can? Oh, I wish to believe. May tranquility be with you.
Go on!
That's the ritual side. Or maybe this is. Yeah, no, this is. This is the way back from the Undercity. We found in the Temple of Atera, we found the remnants of the Emperor. But why would his remains be moved from the Imperial Citadel over here to the Outcast camp? I suppose the Outcasts may have wanted to make a triumph of it, of their defeat of him. But Burning Forest, Scorched Groves, all that. Sanctum of the Architect. Temple Depths, C4 Coliseum. Ah, this is the way to go. Oh, right. Never go there. Merchants Guild Observatory. So we can't deal with... Huh. Let's go all the way up here. And your ability to go north from the crossroads is bisected because of the fire and war here. Jackson Heights. That is a concerning image. So is that. What is this? Oh, the ground outright collapsed here. Oof. Yeah, Oracle's Abode. Same person. It's just interesting to see what's survived, you know, like what's what, you know?
Farewell.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna... There we go. We'll worry about that later. I'm going to stop for now, and I am going to go get a drink, as I haven't drank since earlier. Thinking about it, I might have only had one drink today. Fuck. I'm gonna go get it. Either my second or my third drink today. Yeah. I hope you've enjoyed this bit of Last Epoch. I hope you've enjoyed this so far, and I hope you join me again for some more. How long this is going to go on for, as I've said many times already, and I should stop saying it as it will implant thought, you know, the impact, like the feeling in my head. I don't know how long this series is going to go on for. Don't expect it to be a long-term thing. I've already played through this game once before, and I've since gone through the new stuff. As far as I can tell, it might be done. And all the new content is for later on in the game, or the end game itself, rather than having I remember before when I went with Path of Exile, I played it through like 4 times, and then I went to play the I tried to play again and it wasn't doing it for me, but I tried Nemesis. You know, I can't remember, Syndicate? Remember when they redid the Masters and had numbered them as enemies now? And you would walk into a map and you could find like a random outpost or a convoy and different things. I found that really fun and really brought me back into the game. So I was kind of hoping it would be something like that, but it is all just like end game stuff. So the base game is left unchanged, which I suppose makes sense from a story POV, but from, you know, returning playing, it's like, oh, let's do a new season. It's all the same till we get 20-40 hours in. At least that's how it feels anyway. And so I have little interest in doing that. It seems my mic has been lowered, which is annoying for audio balance reasons. No, it hasn't been. But I'm gonna keep talking as my mic gets lower and lower and lower and lower. Higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. And it's back. Maybe just me talking too early. Maybe. But, so yeah. We'll see how far this goes, and I hope you enjoy. Actually, thinking about it, I only got so far in the game when I was playing on the other guy. I only got so far. Actually, before we stop here for the moment, I want to check one thing. Okay. Fine. Offline. Drum. Enter game. I'm curious. Divine error. Okay, he can actually avail of the merchants. And he can actually even avail of the Weaver. So he can actually even see seasonal content. So there's no actual need for you to recreate your character. Huh. That's actually really nice. Because say if you're playing Path of Exile, and with their seasonal content, you have to make a new character. You can't see the seasonal content unless you're playing a new character. And I couldn't find that said otherwise, because that's normally how you do it. But I could have actually just picked this guy up and continued. But, you know, we got to see some of the new stuff. That counts for something, you know?
What brings you here?
So, you know, that's fine. That counts for something. Minimus.
Oh, yes?
I know what the knight told you, traveler, but the only one who knows if you're ready is you. Hold your fear, walk through the gates. The monolith of fate holds your only hope. By stabilizing its chaos, you will restore power to the Epoch.
Do you feel it,
Oh.
traveler? The shackles of fate binding tighter. Apophis slipping beyond your reach. Your fate is set, and it always ends with me. Come, see for yourself inside the monolith. There are other realities that fought against their fate. But no matter their sacrifice, they fell. Champions, empires, gods, or, in the end, aberrations. There is no escape from the void. There is no escape from me.
That's new.
Farewell.
Welcome back, traveler. Took you long enough.
Where's... Ooh, we could continue this storyline. Tidbit. Let's see. Where's Apophis?
Ah, her. Just missed her, I'm afraid. You showed up a minute too late.
Why didn't you stop her?
I missed the part where she was my problem. You want to stop her? Stop her. Leave me out of it.
You know there's no railing behind you. From this angle... She's some to Epoch. It feels different.
The Epoch? Show me. Oh. I see. I've seen this before. But that means...
What happened?
She drew on its power to create those rifts in time. A little trick Oribus must have taught her. From what I can tell, she's clumsy with it.
She's working on Orbis. I need to go back.
Back? When exactly? Do you intend to go scouring all of reality? She could be anywhere, any time. You have no way to find her.
There's only so many nodes on the map. She's got to be on one of them. What can I do now?
Give up? That's what I'd do. Oh. But if you insist, I'd start by restoring the Epoch. Best to have it ready for when Apophis shows herself again.
How do I do that?
That's the problem. I only know of one way, and I don't know that you're ready for what's in there.
I can take care of myself.
I've heard that before, too. Take it into the Monolith of Fate. Repairing the lost timelines will help restore power to the Epoch.
Tell me more about the monolith.
No.
No?
Yes. If you're really going in there, go speak to Agony. She's more patient than I am. Farewell, traveler, and good luck.
Patient?
Oh, yes?
Still no explanation as to what it is. Maybe we already saw it and they just aren't repeating it. Did I not get that waypoint? Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna stop for a bit. But yeah, it's nice that you don't actually have to restart the thing. You can just, like, you don't have to... You don't have to start a new character to actually see the seasonal content. You can just pick up the same thing you had. And continue. It's quite nice, actually. It would justify popping back once in a while, seeing the new seasonal stuff, and, you know, leaving it at that. Which is something I might do in the future. Maybe. I kind of didn't come back for the previous season because I, again, thought you had to make a new character. But, you know, once in a while I could pop back and do a bit of seasonal content on a high-level Karen here or something. I got options. So, I will stop here for now. I need to go get that drink. As I've said, I may have had one or two today, I don't know. So, I'll talk to you later. I hope you've enjoyed. Will I record more today? Not sure. I might do. Been thinking about trying something else as well. But we'll see. Till then.